Hello, good morning everyone. How's everyone doing today? Today is Sunday, October 16, 2022. Yeah, I'm working on a Sunday. Fun, fun. Anyway, I got this car. It's a 2013 Ford Fusion with a 1.6 liter engine, direct injection turbocharged. Uh, and there's a story behind this car, and I'm gonna tell you the story about it because that engine got ruined. Anyway, so this guy, young guy, is about 20 years of age. Took his car to a mechanic shop. There's a big mechanic shop. I'm in Texas City, uh, and I'm on Texas Avenue. I'm way far to the end of the city, pretty much in the ghetto. So these mechanic shops are on Palmer Highway up there, and they are on the nice residential area. So those are big repair shops. But the reason why I had to pull this engine out is because they did a water pump job. They did a water pump job on this engine. The car went in running. It was just leaking water. It went in running. They told him it was gonna be a water pump issue. They were gonna charge him like $1,200 to replace the water pump. And I told him I was gonna charge him less. But since they are a big shop, most of the time you would think, well, this big shop has better mechanics or techs in here. So he decided to go with the big dogs. But I know for a fact that they don't have good techs. They have good mechanics. Being a mechanic is not the same as being a tech. Once you start messing with the timing, once you start messing with the valve train or the internals of the engine, then yeah, you more than a mechanic. But anyway, so he took it up there. The car went in running. They replaced the water pump. After they replaced the water pump, the engine went out. So they told him, yeah, your engine's not good. It's gonna be about $4,000 to repair it. So this is how brutal these companies are. The problem is that, let me show you right here. Let me show you right here. With this engine, I know if you follow the steps, I'm on my all data repair manual. Let me zoom this for you. It actually tells you the tools that you need for this job. This is the toolkit. This is what you need to change your water pump. So I'm making this video so you guys be careful and be aware of this engine, because if you don't do it the right way, you're gonna end up like this guy with no car. And it shows you right here all of the steps that you have to take in order to remove the water pump, and it tells you exactly step by step what you have to do. You actually have to remove the CV shaft in order to get to the locking tab. So it says right here the crankshaft TDC timing pin will contact the crankshaft and prevent it from turning past TDC. However, the crankshaft can still be rotated in the counterclockwise direction. So you got to be careful not to turn your engine counterclockwise. The crankshaft must remain at the TDC position during coolant pump removal and installation. So you have to remove this plug, and then you have to insert the tool. That way you lock your crankshaft at TDC. See, once your crankshaft is locked up, then you can go ahead and remove your pulley. You can remove your belt, your tensioner. You can remove pretty much everything. That way you can get to these bolts and pull the water pump. So it's obvious that they did not do that. I can tell that they removed this pulley. They had to remove this plastic cover right here in order to get to the water pump. But they did not secure the crankshaft to the TDC position. So what happens? When they crank the engine, they put it back together and they crank the engine, all of the valves got messed up. I ran a compression test already on this engine while the engine was in the car. And cylinder 1, 2, and 4 are dead. So that means 1, 2, and 4, no compression. So that means they vent the valves. So what did they do? They tell the customer, oh yeah, you know what, your engine is not good. It wasn't the water pump, it's the engine. It's not good. It's gonna cost you $4,000 not to repair the engine. That is BS. They messed up the engine. They damaged the engine and wanted to charge $4,000 to this guy to repair his engine when they the ones that did the damage. So that goes to show you how brutal these people are, man. They will take your money. Now, on top of that, they still charge him $600 for the work that they did. They charge him $600 for the work that they did. And what's the work that they did? They messed up the engine beyond repair. I mean, it can still be repaired, but it's gonna take a few thousands of dollars, which I think I'm gonna repair it. I know that I got a replacement engine over here. It came in the other day, so this is what I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna swap it out. The owner didn't want me to rebuild this engine, so he just told me to swap it out. He even got the engine for me. So I'm gonna see if I can drop this today and just get it out of the way, because I'm really behind on work and I need this car. I need this car out of the rack. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split the engine from the transmission, and I want to give you an advice on this transmission. Ford calls it 6F35. It's a 6-speed automatic transmission, and I started to see it more often. These transmissions are failing, and the reason why they're failing is because nobody ever services the transmission. So this car has 110,000 miles, and the transmission has never been serviced. And what I mean by service, all you gotta do is pull the drain plug, and you're gonna drain out about 4.5 quarts max. And you drain it out, you put the drain plug back on, and you fill it up again. So it's just to remove this transmission. Actually, the starter goes here, and you have to remove the starter in order to remove the converter bolts. In order to remove the starter, you have to remove the heater exchanger for the filter housing. So it's a little bit of work. They claim that this engine has 70,000 miles, which I really doubt it. As you can see, this engine has been leaking all everywhere, but that's what he bought. He's in his mind, he's thinking he got a 70,000 mile engine. To me, this is not a 70,000 mile engine, but he bought it. I can't say anything, I can't do anything. He provided the engine, I'm dropping it in, hopefully it works, and the problem is solved. But what I was gonna tell you is Ford calls it the 6F35, which is a 6-speed automatic transmission. This is very similar as the Chevrolet 6035, 6040. They're very similar. Actually, let me show you something. As you can see, I'm on GM, and GM calls it the 6040, 6045, and the 6F35. So the GM transmission is very similar to the Ford transmission. And normally what gets ruined on this transmission is gonna be this drum right here. This drum houses the 4, 5, and 6 in the front, and right here in the back it houses the reverse clutch 3 and 5. This is a 3 and 5 piston right here, which is this is actually a Chevrolet drum. I pulled this out from a 2012 GMC Terrain, and these are actually 4 clutches from the 6F, and very funny. Watch this. These are 4 clutches and steels, and this is a Chevrolet drum. And watch this. You see? So they very similar, almost identical. Actually, when I was rebuilding the 6F35 from Ford, I couldn't find these clutches or steels nowhere. Yeah, I couldn't find them. So I had to use Chevrolet clutches and steels to finish up the Ford 6F. But I just want to make this video and just make you aware of what to do and what not to do. So I'm gonna split this transmission, and I'm gonna remove the bell housing. I'm gonna remove the engine, and then I'm gonna remove the bell housing from the transmission, because the filter, unfortunately, it sits behind here. This is the filter, and it sits right here on the bell housing. So unfortunately, this transmissions, the filter is not serviceable, and once the filter gets clogged with clutched material, it's gonna start, the transmission is gonna start acting up. The transmission is gonna start acting up, and if you don't change the fluid regularly, at least once a year, your transmission is gonna burn up. So I'm starting to see this transmission is failing, and I can see a pattern. This is a common failure, and even on the Chevrolet transmissions too, they having the same issue. They having the same issue, and that's because people don't ever change the fluid. You cannot change the filter, but what you can do is change the fluid. Drain it out, fill it back up with new fluid, and that's it. That's all you can do. But believe it or not, that's gonna make your transmission last longer. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and start removing this transmission, split the transmission from the engine, and I'm gonna swap it out. Open the transmission, remove the filter, and probably change this seals. Yeah, another issue with this, the seals start leaking, as you can see right here. And if you don't take care of it, the transmission is gonna run low on fluid, and it's gonna burn out. As you can see, this one just started leaking. All right, guys, I hope this video is helpful for you guys. And I'm making this video so you guys be aware of the damage that you can cause to this engine by not using the proper tools. So just be careful, guys, whenever you're working on these engines. Make sure that you got your tools. Make sure that you like your crankshaft. Make sure that your timing doesn't move on you. Otherwise, you're gonna end up like this guy. I feel bad for him. He ended up with no ride, engine damage, and on top of that, he had to pay the $600 to get his car out of there. And that really makes me angry for these big companies to take advantage of the average Joe. You know, I'm an average Joe, and I hate to see when big companies take advantage of people like you and I. So I'm gonna get this running, and probably make a video and just let you know how it went. Well, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll upload some more videos. And if you think these videos are helpful for you, just hit the like button and subscribe. And well, thank you for watching. See you next time.